Hello, beautiful dolls, stars, souls, anybody tuning in. I want to do a energy reading on the collective because I feel like some of us are shifting vibrations, and I just want to see what higher source self has to say about kind of like the climate of the collective. Like, what is going on in the collective? I feel like there's a shift. Some people are going this way, some people are going this way. And I just want to know, I'd like to see what's going on in these like shifting energies. Some of us are holding a vibration of a more like, ooh, that's interesting. Let's see what this says. Anyways, some of us are holding a vibration of, excuse me, of, just wanting to anchor in a different kind of energy of love. And some of us really right now are like more in like warrior phase. Like they're ready to like do different things. So what is this? Mirror spirit. Wow. Okay. Well, whatever the fuck is happening is like, we're all just mirroring each other. So I guess I'll be more specific then with my interest. Are we creating two separate timelines? What is happening with the collective timeline? At least the one that I feel like I'm on. Okay. I can't really speak for anyone else. Right. Okay, good. The Two of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, we're... The Mirror is really having this collective step into way more accountable roles. I mean, even though it's the Five of Wands, interesting, and it's between the Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So, right, okay. Maybe what this shift is, but you know what's great and crazy is that with the Five of Wands, this picture, because I'm like, what is the energy? Are we shifting away from each other, basically? Like, am I going my way, like, into my reality, and, like, the person who has a different kind of vibration, like, are we just going to start resonating at different levels? And with the Two of Cups on one side and the King of Pentacles on another, I'm going to keep going, but I feel like, yeah, some of us are going to be choosing like the spirit of love and divine partnership. And some of us will be choosing more of like this material world. But at the same time, because this card must have got lost something in this deck. I use them together a lot, but like the Mirror is still like here. Like we're still like, no, we're not really, like we'll still have to deal with each other. We still have to balance. We still have to, yeah. We can't deflect. We'll have to just bring love. Stronger love is what I'm hearing. Okay, let me get some more tarot. What is this Five of Wands about? Five of Wands. It's funny because I'm hearing now that me asking that question, like, are some of us going one way and another group going this way? It's like, that's real vain. It says reflecting, vanity, and deflection. The spirit of the mirror. And I'm like, my question is like, are some of us going this way and some of us going that way? It's like, reflecting, vanity, deflection. Something tells me there's still going to be some sort of spirit of one, some kind of balancing. Okay, let's keep going anyway. Seven of Swords, deception and strategy. The Nine of Swords, self-sabotage and nightmares. Interesting. And the King of Wands, the visionary leader, underneath the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what? It's so funny that the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords just came out like this, because I just did a reading and it came out just like this. And I mean, the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords together, but like basically it was the ego is trapping this stress. Like, I think that we're kind of stressed out about, are we gonna burn this bitch down or be more creative about it, right? Like, that still kind of was my question. Are we going separate ways, or are we like all working together still? Because like the energy sometimes is like a little wild. But you know what is fucking even more crazy is that this was laying in this deck for some reason, and the card says mirror. We are just mirroring each other, even though like we're fighting, we're having conflicts and competition, it says. And it could be that we're battling internally between like, are we gonna do this divine love partnership, you know, working together with each other and bring about the King of Pentacles, like the stability for everyone? You know, are we gonna work together? Are we gonna compete and fight together? Ultimately, we're just we're just a mirror, you know, whatever we're deflecting onto each other. I think that our egos are sabotaging what we actually really want to do. We just have a lot of everybody, and that's why it's kind of like maybe reflecting differently, but we all have a lot of creative passion within us, of course. And how it is, you know, given the space, or like where is your space to let that out, is really important for every soul. And so I think that we can, I mean, I'm going to go and get some more energy, but having the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Swords, like basically what I was saying is that we can use a strategy to address the sabotage and the nightmares. Like, we don't have to keep it, you know, in. You can always look at where, you know, where can you make kind of like different decisions, you know, because Nine of Swords is kind of being trapped in your own head, having stresses and, you know, anxieties and grief that's keeping you up at night. And then the Seven of Swords is like, you know, maybe some kind of like deception or being sneaky, not facing it. Could also be like trying to have some sort of strategy, you know, trying to think of a way to get away from something, you know, like we need to think of a better way to collectively, I would say then, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Stop projecting these deceptive anxieties. Okay. That makes it more manageable, you know. Sometimes when you think about stuff, it's like, oh, it's like a mind deception, you know, that's really actually blocking this working together. And it's interesting that it's the Five of Wands, because it's kind of like fighting with other people. But I really like this card. Look, it's like working together. So you know what? Maybe not so much. Let's keep going. So we are balancing, I see. This is going to be an issue of balancing. We're not splitting at the moment. We're still contending with each other is what's coming to me. Let's look at maybe some overall purpose then for these interactions and engagements with, you know, certain energies maybe that don't always resonate or align, but it's like for some reason, you know, like you pick up on it. To be fair, the fates, message in a bottle, between worlds. Oh my goodness, yeah, okay. Ha! Clean it up. Oh my gosh, you guys with the broom, chop wood. Every day we're supposed to be cleaning this place up, yeah. I mean, my question was initially like, are we splitting into two worlds? I think that we're shifting the whole thing into a new world. We're not splitting off. We're gonna move it forward together. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that, because oh my gosh, my heart, I'm like feeling kind of emotional looking at this. Thank you, because I was a little concerned. I'm like, are some of you guys really believing the program still, and shifting your energy in a way that is not being technically, like, I mean, helpful, but no, that's not what's happening. And I hear it again now. It's weird. I've been signs have been sending me, nothing is as it seems. Those like those words, nothing is as it seems, nothing is as it seems. And to be fair, the fates are sending us that message, that it feels like we're between worlds, but that's because we need to clean it up. Like, that is for sure, like the Seven of Swords, whatever deceitful, maybe like things made in haste. Like we need to be a little bit more strategic instead, and not do the deception to ourselves, you know. And then with this Nine of Swords, it's definitely, wow, self-sabotage. I just said that, like, do it to yourself, but it's like, come out of your head. You know, the nightmares, you can heal that. Looking at how are you using that fire energy? Where are you putting, you know, your conflict, competition, or working together? Is it an internal one? Are you projecting the vanity? That's why, you know what, I'm glad that Spirit answered this question for me. Because, yeah, we are a mirror, we are one. And the answer is, you know, always try to be fair. Try to be fair and see what's happening. No, I don't have to. No, I will not actually consent to any timeline that brings me down and causes me to have fear or anxiety. I reject all fear-based matrix programming. I release that. I'm in the process of healing those things, and, you know, being a source of light codes that I resonate with, that help me vibrate higher and be in my joy and prosperity. Like, that's what I came here to do. So anyway, I'm so happy to see that. Yes, you know, we are transmuting. To be honest, guys, like, this is nothing new. These are cycles, the revolutions. I was thinking about the programming, though, and it's always an old same narrative, and I'm a little bit tired of like, basically I'm deleting those old programs from my DNA, and I hope to free energy. Basically is what I like to do. Is like, my whole thing with the cause effect is to free energy, because free energy creates transformation. When you can, you know yourself, you will free that energy. So anyways, let's get back to this, because but my whole thing was like, are we splitting off? And to be fair, the fates are saying that no, we cannot. We need to clean it up together, between worlds, if we're going to take ourselves out of these deceptions and self-sabotage. Really, you hurt someone else, you hurt yourself. Like, you being cold to somebody else, so you're being cold to yourself. Like, would you want them to, like, do that to you, or to your child, or to your mother? No. Like, this is what we're learning right now. We're learning this mirror and this vanity, this deflecting or reflecting, you know. reflecting. And this is the chop wood, I think, is great next to the clean it up, because every day you need to be, I don't know, we should be a lot more. We should be a lot more mindful of our presence and our gratitude, and being able to be like, today we're gonna clean it up. Today we're gonna clean up, you know, this, the nightmares that are bogging us down, and they could be deceptive, right? Our thoughts are so important. I need to do like a reading on how to heal the thoughts. Actually, let's do that. I'm gonna pull a card right now and look at the energy that we can do to heal the mental, the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords energies for the collective. If anyone's watching and you know, you like to do some energy work as well, I invite you to do some energy work. Like, it's really great. It's tiring sometimes too. Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's, anyone who does this knows, like, the dark night of the soul, the shadows are needing our love and light, and there's a lot of work, because we're one collective. So if you look out and you see injustices and things that you don't like, you must be the King of Wands. I'm telling you, today I just fell in love with this card, because I've seen it like for the past few days, like a few times, and everything I'm like studying more about it, it's like, wow, this is like a really powerful card, you know. Omega Dragon, harness the divine feminine power of creation, intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. Holy cow. To bring us into the new world, you know, what do you need to do? Hold your vision. What kind of vision? To clean it up, right? Hold your vision. Birth the higher consciousness. So we will move forward. Oh, wow. And you know what? Hold the higher vision. What does it say for the King of Wands? Visionary leader. What can you do, visionary leader? Clean it up. Clean it up. Every day, chop your wood and be grateful for the messages. The fates send these messages, and then your destiny. I'm big on destiny right now, you guys. Like, I'm huge on that. I think the chopping wood, it has to do more with destiny. All right, let's keep going. So the Omega Dragon is energy. For these thoughts that we have is intention. Hold your vision. In your thoughts, hold your vision. What is your vision? What is your vision to go from to where? What is your vision? Next is the Pure White Dragon from Orion. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Wow, that's great. You know, because like for a lot of us, if we're going through the conflict and the competition, and, you know, there's a choice, I think that you can choose to, what do you want to reflect? You can choose to be a deflecting vanity, or can you do maybe more of a bigger picture I'm seeing? It's like to clean it up, right? Clean up that with this energy of the King of Pentacles. A more stable look at the way, where'd that Two of Cups go? Right, okay. The way that you approach working with others, you know, it's just to be fair. That's good. That's nice that that was right there. To be fair. You know, how are you acting with truth and honesty? Okay, be fair. This is, you know, how let your wings of light grow and expand. Yeah, that even reminds me of the visionary leader. You can, you know, if you are stuck at this Nine of Swords, if you get the grief and the sadness or the anxieties, and you're having the nightmares, and it's like coming up and like bothering your thoughts, okay, but tell yourself, you know what, those are deceptive thoughts. I need to instead have a strategy. Hold the vision, like it says. What is it? Not this one. The other one is like, hold the vision, act with truth and honesty, hold your vision, birth what you want into the new light, you know, be fair. How are you using your vision, your visionary leader, okay? Two of Cups and King of Pentacles are within. It's just kind of a battle, I think. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, do I have to Hulk on these motherfuckers? Do I have to I gotta smash on y'all? Or do I have to stay in my, okay, you know, I'm gonna be on my king of my throne and bring, you know, knowledge and wisdom and love. And our last energy supporting their thoughts is the green dragon. Helps you tune into the secrets of nature, receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine essence. Nature, the fates, message in a bottle. There are definitely like intuition. There are signs of intuition. And if you, again, if you're still in the Nine of Swords energy and you don't understand, like, why do I feel like my thoughts are like tearing me away, and like I need to make a decision, and you know, all this fire inside, you know, like there's a lot of passion to make movement, and listen, pause and just listen, because what you think about, you bring about. That just came into my mind. What you think about, you bring about. There are messages around you that you can tune into. And nature is not our enemy. She is our beautiful goddess that we need to spiritually connect with and honor, and maybe do a little bit more grounding, because there's secrets and you receive answers and guidance. Absolutely. The fates talk to us. I mean, we're made of earth. Our spirit, I mean, our consciousness is spirit, and we're made of earth. We need to learn how to read. I don't think we're really taught like how to read the divine feminine power of creation, you know, and we can focus on that. So breathe in some air, light a candle, take in some fire, drink some water, you know, take a deep breath, touch a crystal. I think I probably said breath a few times. Breathing's so important, guys. Anyways, I'm so happy that it came out this way. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed, because I will see you next time. Have a good day.